Hello everyone, this is Professor Nikunj Palaniya from Department of Mechanical Engineering, AITS. Welcome to my video lecture series on renewable energy. Today we are going to discuss about wind energy. So first of all, let's see what is wind. As we all know that wind is a movement of air caused by uneven heating of the earth's surface by the sun. It can be observed from this image that equator receives direct sun rays while north and south pole does not. So there is significant difference of the temperature between poles and the equator. This is responsible for generation of the wind. Wind is something that you can not see or not hold, but surely you can feel. I have a video of a cyclone Ivar in the Norway from 2013 having average speed of 140 kilometers per hour. That will show you how wind will affect human life. Wind can dry our clothes in the summer without any additional cost. It is also responsible for chilling us to the bone in the winter. Many climbers lost their lives while climbing Mount Everest due to stronger wind at negative temperatures. Wind is strong enough to carry the sailing ships across the ocean as well as it can rip off the huge trees from the ground during the hurricanes. Wind is the great equalizer of the atmosphere, transporting heat, moisture, pollutants, and other dust at greater distance around the globe. Now let's see low pressure system and high pressure system. As you can observe from this figure that at the equator, sun warms the water and the land more than it does to the rest of the globe. Warm equatorial air rises higher into the atmosphere and migrates toward the poles. This is called low pressure system. Now, if you observe from this figure that the warm air rises at the equator and move towards the pole where it sinks. In the higher pressure system, the cooler and denser air at the pole moves towards the equator to replace the heated air. This can be observed by blue lines in the figure. Let's check out some important terminologies related to wind. The front. Front is the boundary between high pressure areas and the low pressure areas. Now, the complex relationship between fronts cause the different type of wind and the weather patterns. We will see the weather patterns in the next session. Prevailing winds. Prevailing winds are winds that blow from a single direction over a specific area of the earth. Area where the prevailing winds meet are called convergence zones. Coriolis effect. Generally, the prevailing wind blow from east-west direction rather than north-south direction. The reason behind this behavior is Coriolis effect or rotation of earth. Let's understand this behavior. When the earth is stationary, the trajectory of the wind looks straight line to the observer A. Now, when the earth is rotating, position of the observer is changed, so the trajectory of the wind does not look linear to the observer. This effect can be better understood by this animation. Just observe how the trajectory changes with the rotation of the earth. The Coriolis effect makes the wind system twist counterclockwise in the northern hemisphere and clockwise in the southern hemisphere. This can be observed from the blue lines in this image. The Coriolis effect causes some winds to travel along the edges of the high pressure and the low pressure system. These are called geostrophical winds.